On 13 on your side, meteorologist Amber Twardy was on air for several hours yesterday afternoon tracking the formation of this tornado. She joins us now. Amber, I want you to walk us through exactly what happened and why we're seeing this amount of destruction from this tornado.
Yeah, Lauren, Blake and I were here yesterday watching the cell as it was making its way into the South Bend area even, and we had our eyebrows raised kind of saying, hey, this one looks like it could actually be on the stronger side. It doesn't have any other storms around it. It's able to tap into all of that available energy and really ramp up in the way that it did. So I want to point out the time lapse of what we saw yesterday. This is starting at 3:31 Friday afternoon. You can already start to see a little bit of that hook there. We would call that a hook echo. Now that's exactly where you would expect the inflow to be when we're talking about the thunderstorm, and especially when we're looking at areas that would be experiencing some tornadic activity. So here's as it was making its way through the Edwardsburg area. You can really see more organization to that hook echo shape though as it was making its way towards the Three Rivers area instead. This little gap that you're seeing, that's a part of the hook echo. That's exactly where the inflow would be feeding into this storm and allowing for it to strengthen, dropping over Three Rivers, but then as it traveled further and further to the east-northeast, looks like it had a little bit of disorganization that started, but it came right back together before hitting Union City. And you can see some of that hook echo action once again as it made its way towards that region. So there's a lot of reports that came in yesterday over the last 36 hours. A couple of areas that saw what looked to be tornado damage and what we know now to be tornado damage through the Edwardsburg area, Three Rivers, and then again near Union City. Union City currently being the only one that has actually seen a bit of that rating so far, at least that we are aware of. National Weather Service crews, though, still going to be out and about over the next multiple days. And hey, don't be surprised if it's going to be a little bit before we actually end up getting some of these more final ratings, because this is still, there is a lot of work that goes into this, of course. Plenty of different reports for them to actually be paying attention to. But just like Blake was saying, preliminary rating of EF3, but it does not necessarily mean that that is going to be what is the final case. A closer look at what we'll be able to see in the forecast, though, as we continue to track the chance for possibly a few more thunderstorms Tuesday of next week coming up in just a bit.